it'll be just right.
Just by a special guest.
I've learned.
On you, my good sir.
I guess they've been told that they want to hear my voice one more time. So I would like to open this meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome everybody to the June meeting of the Greencastle School Board. Glad to see everybody here, and thank you for being here. We'll start out with some adjustments to the agenda.
Yep, I do have an adjustment this month, so this would be item 8J if approved, and item 8J is a resolution for 2026 transfers between the debt service and operations.
All right, so noted. All right, moving on to recognitions and some retirements, it looks like.
Vote on.
You want to do it now?
Vote on the allow me to add that to the agenda.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Yep.
All right, got ahead of myself. All right. So I need a motion to add item 8J to the agenda. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, so moved. Thank you. I got ahead of myself, and I apologize. It's been a long day. All right, now moving on to recognitions and retirements.
Yeah, so we have some distinguished guests with us this evening, and just a little housekeeping, if we could. We have the backdrop set up in the main lobby for photos, but if we could honor all of our retirees before going to take pictures, so that way everybody can hear us recognize each of the individuals, that would be appreciated. But we'll start with Mrs. Goodpaster.
Hi. So Greencastle High School has 3 retirees. Our first one is Doug Hudson. Doug has been involved in our alternative ed program at Greencastle High School from 2006 to 2026. In 2011, Area 30 had switched the Putnam County Alternative Ed back to Greencastle, and that's where Doug has been housed ever since. Doug has been tremendous with our students in alternative ed. We've had several students who have graduated high school that would not have graduated for Doug's involvement with our students. And as you heard earlier, he is also the voice of our football and basketball games. So,
And as is customary, we need a lifetime complimentary gold pass to all Packard vets. Thank you for going.
our next retiree is Doug Lee. Hi. Doug Lee has spent 45 years in education. He spent 9 years at GHS as an athletic director and 25 years total as an AD. In November, Doug will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's been an official for 25 years. He's been a basketball coach for 13 years, 8 of those as a head coach. He's been a baseball coach for 28 years. He has had 515 wins, 317 losses, and 3 ties. So we are very glad to have Doug Lee with Greencastle.
Lifetime pass as well. See you around.
And last but not least, we have Gail Hansen. So Gail has been 10 years with Greencastle High School as our academic scribble coach. She has been with our math team. Our math team has qualified and gone to state every single year that she's been a coach, aside from 2020 when there was a competition like everything else. In 2026, she was nominated and was awarded the Academic Coach of the Year ISC. So doing math with them as well. But we've been very fortunate to have Gail. She has done a tremendous job with our academic Super Bowl students. Really hard shoes to fill. So, Gail.
Watch us win some more state championships.
We get to recognize Karen Burt. During the past 3 years, I've had the privilege of working alongside with Karen, witnessing her leadership firsthand. She leads with compassion and a strong commitment for doing what's right for students and staff. I have especially admired her ability to listen to me, especially when I'm having a rough day. She builds trust with everyone, and she always makes a great decision with confidence and care. Karen's impact on our schools and our community will be lasting, and we are grateful for her service and dedication to our students and school. Congratulations, and we will miss you a bunch.
And then we have one more honoree who was not able to join us tonight because he's in Texas for his daughter's promotion in the military, and that would be Mr. Brad Phillips. Brad Phillips has been a cornerstone of the current Tezonicus Middle School, Tezonicus Intermediate School campus throughout his entire career with Greencastle Community Schools. Over the course of 38 years, he has served students, families, and colleagues with unwavering dedication, beginning his career at North Central Elementary, which later became Tezonicus Intermediate School. Mr. Phillips spent 25 years teaching 4th grade and 13 years teaching physical education. In addition to his classroom responsibilities, he sponsored numerous extracurricular activities, both academic and athletic, enriching the educational experiences of countless students. Throughout his career, Mr. Phillips was repeatedly called upon to serve in leadership roles. He assisted with school administration on 2 separate occasions, serving as interim assistant principal during leadership transitions. He also represented his colleagues as the GCTA building representative, participated on district discussion teams, and served on the school's leadership team for many years, including the past 3 years. Mr. Phillips' positive influence has been felt by generations of students and families in our community. His commitment to excellence, leadership, and student success has left a lasting legacy at Tezonicus Intermediate School and throughout Greencastle Community Schools. On behalf of the entire GCSE community, we extend our deepest gratitude and wish him the very best in his retirement. He will be greatly missed in the halls of TC. Mr. Brad Phillips.
Very good. I think I can say for myself and probably on behalf of the board, thank you to all the retirees for all of your hard work, dedication to our wonderful school corporation. I've worked hand in hand with a lot of you folks, and in this job as well as my other job, and I've appreciated all of our chats and our time together, and we've had some laughs. So thank you very much. Godspeed, and have a good retirement. Thank you.
We do have the photo backdrop set up. If anybody would like to take a photo with their family. We don't let you get very far.
Coach.
Appreciate it. See you, Karen. Thank you. You like it.
Not too many torches out
A
there.
lot of years experience.
Yeah. That was a mouthful of a lot of that stuff. Good grief. They did a lot of work. Okay. All right, moving on to public comments. It doesn't appear that I have. What's that? What happened?
I said Brandon and I are still here.
We got plenty of time at the mic for you guys. I think we got about 20, 25 minutes apiece for you here in a little bit. You're good. Public comments. It doesn't look like I have anybody for public comments. Going once, going twice. Moving on. All right, moving on to the approval of the consent agenda, which consists of the meeting minutes, special meeting of May 7th, 2026, Regular board meeting minutes, May 18th, 2026, the allowance of claims, financial report, and personnel reports, part 1 and 2. Mrs. Roman.
Yes, hello everyone.
Hello.
And that microphone seems exceptionally loud, so I'm not going to talk very loud. In your finance packet, we're going to start with page F1. 2 regular payrolls for May 2026. Total payroll for the May 8th payroll, $478,884.23. Per usual, we've got payroll taxes and retirement along with that payroll. The total on that was $137,998.68. Second regular payroll was dated the 22nd of May for a total payroll of $477,524.80. The payroll taxes and retirement was $136,943.46. Did anyone have any questions about anything else? All right, we'll go ahead and move on to some prepays that we did in May 2026. As you went through this list, was there anything that jumped out at you that you might have a question about tonight? No? Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll go back to page F17 in your finance packet. You'll see the accounts payable voucher that's dated today for a total of prepays $360,655.64. And then next in your packet, we're going to go to F18, and that's going to be the claims dated today, June 22nd, 2026. And once again, as you went through this list, did anyone have any questions about anything in particular? Really nothing unusual on this list. If you want to go ahead and go to F25 in your finance packet. The total for the claims dated June 22nd, 2026, $542,537.40. And then we've got the fund report here. We'll start with the education fund. That's fund 1, the very first line. Balance the end of May 26, $3,164,248.73. We'll go down 3 lines to fund 300. That's the operations fund. You'll see that balance is a little higher than it was last month because we revenued property taxes. So yeah, that's going to help us with our operations for the next few months. The total on operations at the end of 2026 was $2,168,467.07. And then we're just going to buzz forward super quickly to F29 in the finance packet. If you go to the very last line, the last column where it says current balance, total in all funds, $12,766,307.44. If you go to the next page in your finance packet, that is page F30, you'll see that those balances for total funds and banks match what's on the fund report. That's exactly what we want. And we also want all of our funds to match all of our banks. And you can see that those balance to the penny. That's where we want to be, right? Okay, the next in your packet is page F31. This is the fund transfer report. There was a couple of regular transfers that I did. You authorized me to transfer money from bank to bank. I did that this month. We also have the education ops transfer. There was a correction for a voucher back in March, and that was for the TCC. And then we have the school lunch transfer from $8,400 to $800. Total on that transfer for May, $1,241,628.67. And then we've got just a really brief overview of Bond 2026. You'll see the total expenditures for Bond 2022. As we have talked about for the last couple of months, for the most part, everything is paid out of this bond. We're just going to be using that remaining balance for any ongoing projects that we're going to do. I expect, and I'm sure Mr. Gibbons does too, to see that balance really spent out by the end of the summer. And then I've added Bond 2026. We just closed on that this last week, so you'll see some activity on that next month and over here. But in the meantime, we do house Geo Bond 2024 within our funds, so you'll see that fund detail report. We run this every single month. If you go to the very last page, F38, you'll see the ongoing balance is $113,747.05. And as we've talked about for the last couple, 2-3 months, that is likely going to be for resealing parking lots, that type of thing, whatever this Mr. Gibbons designates, to go ahead and pay out of our GO bond 2024. We also expect that to be spent out by August. So pending any questions, I'd like to submit for approval.
Any questions?
Well done.
All right. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Do you have any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That will carry. Thank you, Mrs. Roman.
I would like to note that while we do show the bond 2024 within our accounts, bond 2026 is held with the trustee. And so we submit affidavits for payment to Old National Bank, and then they release those obligations. So we don't actually hold those funds in our local accounts
Okay.
here within the school.
All right.
The GO bonds, right?
Yes. Okay. Moving on to reports. How about let me get myself in order here. All right, Assistant Superintendent.
Yes, as we do every year around this time, we are working on our Title I applications, and part of that is applying for the EdFlex waiver. So the U.S. Department of Education has put some requirements on our IAs that would create a burden for our staff members. Having them complete an assessment, multiple years of post-secondary education, which some of our IAs are not able to do. So by applying for the EdFlex waiver, we don't have to have all of those requirements. But what we do is we supply training for our IAs. So all of our IAs are Gordon Gilliman trained. They have training through the IEPTA. We're working with our students with special needs. We're making sure that they are fully equipped with everything that they need to work for our students. But in order to apply for the EdFlex waiver, I do need to talk about it at a board meeting. And if there are any questions, people can reach out to me. I'll be glad to talk through it. It's also noted on our website where if anyone in the public has questions, they can speak about it. I'm glad to talk about what we do have in mind for our audience. Any questions on that? Okay, and the only other thing I want to share is we finished our iRead summer school on June 5th. We graded attendance from our students. We had many staff members who came in and helped on that last day to help test so we could get really small groups. I cannot share any official testing information until it is released in like August. But I am very excited to share that with you once it's there because it was very successful summer school. So
Good.
I'm just thankful for all of the help that our principals did, Ms. Knoll, Mr. Roberts, and Ms. Eldridge, plus all the teachers. So I have
Thank you, Ms. McPherson. Appreciate it. All right, moving on to Mr. Gibney.
Yeah, I just have a couple of quick items. Summer lunch is off and going really well. Obviously, we fed the students, or we had an open site at TZ during summer school. But at the park itself, we to date we've served 5,548 meals, which is an outstanding number, and that's not necessarily specific to just Greencastle. We have some families joining us from surrounding areas as well. But overall, just under 6,000 meals total through the Parks program and through our on-site program. And talking to Miss Mandy, she expects to serve another 3,000 meals this week. So we're filling a lot of needs, and also keeping our staff really busy. It's been very positive. Obviously, summer is the time of year when we are spending preparing our buildings for the next school year, and all of our facilities are really busy, being cleaned. Obviously, we expect Floor Brothers to show up here in the next week or so to begin painting project at TZ. Roofing materials for our new McAnally roof and Parker Auditorium roof and flat roof have arrived and starting to be stored on site. They've had a couple of people on site conducting some tests, but we expect a bigger mobilization here very soon. Expect to kind of ramp that up, so that's very, very exciting. The Deer Meadow roofing project will begin in August. we're excited about that and locking that down for years to come. Interactive displays that were approved last month, those are scheduled to be replaced, I think, either at the end of this week or sometime next week. So plenty of time for school. We have on the agenda tonight a parking lot seal coating quote. So we want to take care of our asphalt, and especially our newer asphalt at the transportation center and high school that really needs to be sealed because it hasn't taken place yet. And there's one. But just a lot of different projects taking place. Busy. I know what it was. I met with a concrete person. We have a lot of miscellaneous concrete throughout the district. We can't afford to replace all of it, but looking to repair, some chips in the curb and some cracks that are deep that, we can lodge a foot or a toe in, looking to try and fix as many as those as we can. So I'll be having an update on that kind of moving forward. But I visited each of our sites today. And then obviously our administrators, while it is summertime, they are working to fill any vacant positions that we do have. And as of this moment, we only have one special education teaching position open. We hired an art teacher for Ridpath and Deer Meadow, and is a Putnam County, a local high school graduate. And I'm sure I'm missing some others, but we don't have a lot of openings. We've made good inroads on that. We have a lot of people coming back, and just kind of really excited to obviously enjoy the summertime, but prepare for next school year as well.
I like it. All right. Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Okay. Old business. It looks like we have none. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Moving on to new business. I have approval request for the 2026 Putnam County Public Library Board.
Yep. So our former representative Jamie Neese now works for Cloverdale Schools, and so I have a recommendation to appoint Pamela Smith. She's our media assistant at the high school to the 4-year term on the Putnam County Library Board beginning July 1, 2026.
Okay. Can I get a motion?
Motion. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion will carry. Okay. I have approval request for 2026 Greencastle Parks and Recreation Department Board.
Yeah, so similar fashion, but for a different board. My recommendation is to reappoint Mrs. Brittany Labhart to a 4-year term beginning July 1, 2026.
How long has she done that?
I don't know. She's done it as long as I've been here.
She's been on there a minute, I thought.
No, so maybe not quite as long as that.
Okay. All right. All right. Can I get a motion to approve?
A motion to approve.
All right. I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
All right. One abstainment. That motion will carry. I have approval request for overnight GHS volleyball team to LaPorte, Indiana, July 12th through the 14th of 2026.
Yeah, so this is for a team summer camp. Coach Meyer, the appropriate paperwork has been completed. Obviously, the proper chaperones and all the other necessary items in place. And since it is overnight, board approval, and it'd be my recommendation, board approve this request.
Any questions? All right, hearing none. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
A motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that was approved and carried. All right, I have a request for 2027-28 payroll schedule.
Yeah, so I can't remember if we shared this at a previous meeting or not.
These are new, actually.
Okay.
These are brand new.
Okay. But essentially, I don't know if it's quite once every 7 years, but we end up with 27 pays, means scheduled and contract year, and so we have to make an adjustment down to 26. And so we discussed this with GCTA, and obviously this doesn't affect this coming school year, it's the school year after. And so essentially we've created an adjustment to have a 3-week gap between pays to account for this. And so all of those dates have been submitted in the board packet, and so we are seeking board approval to move forward with this.
Okay. Any questions? All right, hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion will carry. All right, I have approval request for quotes for seal coating of some parking lots.
Yeah, and in your packet is a quote from West Central Asphalt and Reseal, and it's actually for the middle school, the high school, transportation center, McAnally, and the administration building. It's our goal to kind of break these up and take care of some of the other buildings in the future, but these were the most the buildings with the most needs at this time. And so the quote is for $131,675. And if the board approves this, we'd like to work on getting this scheduled. We'll have to do some coordinating, obviously, with the roofing project taking place at McNally and Parker.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of have to work that out. It's a little seal it, fill the cracks, and then stripe the lots.
So that's the back part two by where the tennis courts are down
Yes.
the road.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
And
And
now-
actually, it should also include that lane between on the back of the stadium.
Oh, between
Oh,
the high
nice.
school and
Yes. Yeah, because that needs sealed as well.
All right. And the 131,000, that's for all.
That's for all
ones
of those
involved.
spaces.
Okay.
Yep.
Jeff, how often do you try to do that to the lots?
Yeah, there's not like an exact rotation, but it's every 3 or 4 years. We try to keep current on it, just so that way they don't fall apart and just degrade to nothing. Especially with that newer asphalt, transportation center and high school, that water really penetrates. And so typically about every 3 or 4 years. Just depends on it. Some areas, the areas with more traffic, might need it a little bit more frequently. Sure. Yep.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
All right, a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion will carry. All right, approval request for TZ furniture purchase.
So in your packet is a proposal when it's through the state bid. So that's why you don't see more than one quote as far as the price from KI, and it's to replace classroom furniture, teachers' desks, media center furniture throughout TZ. They're kind of next on the list as we kind of work our way through. There's some pictures of kind of towards the end of the pack, the end of those pages in the packet of what some of those items look like. I think they'll be user friendly. They'll be add nice touches to the classroom, and the furniture has lifetime warranty as well. Our middle school, high school furniture had a 15-year warranty, and it's been very simple because things break from time to time, and there are little QR codes on the bottom of the furniture. All they have to do is scan it, and it will tell them who to direct the warranty claim to, and literally they drop ship the furniture within a matter of time, and it's replaced. It's been very simple and good furniture to use. So it would be my recommendation the board approve this request. The plan would be for this furniture to be delivered over fall break. There'll be a lot of furniture, obviously, that has to come out, and this will allow them to come and assemble. They'll assemble it, they'll put it all in place, and then they'll greet the students when they return from fall break.
What are we
It's just
doing
with
with-
timing?
What are we doing with the old furniture?
Yeah,
That's
we'd
my question.
make it available for donation. If nobody picks it up, we could try to recycle it, scrap it, dispose of it, because there's a lot of that stuff. So if anybody knows of a church or anybody would like some of those things, we could work and gather up pictures of some of those things. We would just need for them to be timely on picking it up, because that's the challenge. We don't have anywhere to necessarily stage a lot of desks and chairs over time. Some are in good shape. Some of them are not so good shape.
And what is this being charged to? What are we taking the money from?
This would be from bond 2026.
I thought so. I
Yep.
just want to make sure I was clear on it.
Yep.
Jeff, you mentioned with that bid for the furniture that there was just one bid because it was a state.
Through cooperative purchasing, through state contract, they have low bid on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we've used that for the prior purchases for the middle school and high school as well.
Gotcha.
Yep.
This will take care of the whole school.
This will take care of the whole school. Yep. I worked with Mrs. Eldridge. They visited all of the spaces. Yeah, it'll take care of all of the spaces. It won't replace the cafeteria furniture though. The tables, those are
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be a needed improvement. Literally, we've been pulling from a variety of places to fill needs on some of those chairs. They're old. They're at their end of life.
Have we used that QR scan to replace furniture already? Really? And it goes. Better not.
And that was
Pretty good.
that was a 15-year before. Now we have a lifetime.
Yeah, that's a new change.
What's considered lifetime?
Probably the life of since we've owned it or they're in business. But they're not
We
going
have to worry
anywhere
about
yet.
it. Probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It is a long time. Something I hope I don't have to learn about. 30 years from now, I'm going to call about a warranty
Yeah.
claim on furniture.
Yeah. Don't call me in 30 years and ask me about a chair.
We're dealing with it with a roof, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good to know.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Warranties are great. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Do we have any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion will carry. All right, I have an approval request for special services. Mhm.
81 pages.
164.
Thank you.
Well,
Board back escape. Excuse me, get kind of lengthy. So as you might recall, we actually pulled this from an agenda past. It didn't take any. I don't know if it was last month or the month before because there was an adjustment to it. But we have a recommendation here from Mrs. Sullivan to recommend continuing with mindful growth for our school psychologist needs for the 26-27 school year, and it'll be paid from Federal Grant 611. And then there's also the adjustment is Mrs. Landry will also continue as our assistant to our school psychologist for the 26-27 school year. And she'll be paid from the 611 grant as well. That was the adjustment. Originally, she was not intending to come back for this next school year. And so she is coming back for this school year along with that. And so it'd be my recommendation to the board approve the request so we can continue to meet the needs of our kids. So both those contracts were
Mm-hmm. All right. Any questions? Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
so moved.
A motion and a second. Do we have any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion will carry. All right, looks like I have a approval request for some donations. Would you like me to read those, Mr. Given, or would you like that honor?
I'll read them this month.
Outstanding.
Yep. So we have a $3,000 donation from Jack and Shirley Dalton Trust to Greencastle High School. And also from Jeff and Denise Sigworth to Greencastle High School Fab Lab in the amount of $1,500. Definitely like to thank those donors. They donate a lot of money to the school system, and it's great to have partners. So we thank them for their generosity.
Absolutely. All right, is there any questions about that? Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Can I have a second? Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
And we have one abstain. That motion will carry. All right, I have approval request for the second reading of the Neola Volume 38, Number 2. And I believe Megan was going to read through every one of
Every
these.
single one.
Absolutely.
Get comfortable.
Just chose it every time.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I can do it.
As the newest appointed board member, I think it's her reappointed board
Oh,
member.
okay.
Yeah, it's her prerogative, right?
Sure.
All right.
So this is a second reading and adoption. These were brought to you last month. There have been no adjustments since last month. So if any questions, it would be my recommendation for the board adopt these updates.
All right. Are there any questions? All right. Hearing no questions, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the matter? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. That motion will carry and they will pass as read by Mrs. Inman. All right. Moving on to J, we have the added resolution for transfer between the debt service and operations fund.
Yeah, and this is a result of House Enrolled Act 1210-2026. Essentially, the short term, this allows schools to spread the financial impact of the new supplemental homestead credit provided under Indiana Code across all non-exempt funds that levy property taxes. Basically, everything was going to hit the operations fund, and this allows us to distribute that proportionally across the operations fund and the debt service fund. And so, in order to do this and make the necessary transfer, we have to have the board approve a resolution. And Kelly will transfer that amount from debt service to the operations fund.
Any questions? All right. Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
All right. A motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion on the matter? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. That motion will carry. All right. Moving on to other business.
I have no other business other than to just remind the board that next month we have our reorganization.
Mhm.
So where we elect officers and make appointments. So just be thinking about that in advance of that meeting.
Yep. Okay. Does anyone on the board have any other business before we go? Nope. Everybody good? All right. Thank you everyone for showing up this evening. We appreciate to see everybody's face, as always. And if we have no other business, I would like to hear a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
A motion, do I have a second?
Second.
All right, do we have any discussion? Any at all? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Isaac doesn't make a motion until
So it's time to go home? Let's go home!
I'll be quick on that one.